Hey, you're listening to Yes, Yes, Y'all, the Hip Hop Hour on WPS1 Art Radio. Today, I have as my guest none other than Rammellzee.
Yeah, that'd be me.
People know you as from many things. You were the person that emceed the climax to my movie Wild Style.
Yes, I was.
And you did a well-known record, K-Rob versus Rammellzee.
That's the other way around. Rammellzee versus K-Rob.
You got it.
This species, known as the human race, is set up itself for death. It has its own death warrant written into its own history. The more you have sex, and the more you mix the races, the more the gene pool dies, and then you suffer the consequences through cancer. It's gothic.
Socrates, we sacrifice worlds, humans. I have awaited the meeting of this Gutenberg and his Bible. Do you know of this Bible? Kept in the Vatican, 1,440 rooms, squared knowledge in math and maps. It was made in a most forbidden era. Calendars switched by name. End of our Gothic period.
See, I told
Here they
y'all.
go.
Now y'all believe.
Look at that dude. That dude look too mean.
Well, I'm a T. I'll dog my face. I want to get you on a quarter beat, Charlie Chase.
Cold Crush.
Charlie Chase, as cute as could be, you sell your soul to the devil to play like me.
Well, I'm the R.
Ruby D.
And you got a lot of nerve. When you play against me, you know you're gonna get served.
Cold Crush. Shady L. The Lords of Lords and Ruby D, my man, your shit is on the boards.
You all can't ball. You all can't ball. I'm the K.
Kevin Kev.
And I'm not the fake. You know I eat your ass up like a steak you take.
Cold Crush.
You know the all game is legit, and when we get on the court, I'm gonna stick your shit.
The W.
Whip a whip.
And I'm here to say that I can rock your world like the Dr. J.
Cold Crush.
Tony Tone, known to be ill, but everybody know I can deal with the pill.
I'm the D.
Gotta rock on this here court. I've been 9 years old playing this here sport.
Cold Crush.
AD, highest degree, I got a better jump shot than Rick Barry.
Well, I'm the M.
That's right.
Like all the pretty girls, I serve your monkey ass like Earl the Pearl.
Cold Crush.
I'm not the Cavs or GMC. I'm gonna stick it on the board, man. Can't you see?
But let's take us back to the 70s when you first started tagging and writing. Can you, back in Queens, like what year was that?
That would be 1974.
1974. So
A-Train.
the A Train.
Seat Train.
And at what point would you say you started to develop you were writing at what at that time?
I was writing E.G., Risk, and Peacin'.
What does EG stand for?
Evolution Griller.
What does that mean?
To grill the evolution of a lettuce chassis. Well, what I really found was that I saw trains going through wind tunnels when I was going to school. Wind tunnels presented me with a big page, a rolling page, 20 pages on the sides of 10 cars, both sides. And they would go up and down a wind tunnel. You call it a transit system. Some people call it a blood system, running through the veins of New York City or Queens or any other borough. Or throughout the world or with any country. It was all a vein system, a wind tunnel system if you did ride on the trains. The idea was to aeronautically and aerodynamically make a letter's shape go from bubble through square to triangulars. And through physics, whether we knew it or not, we had physics, we shifted the letter back in these wind tunnels and invented a thing called the burner.
And which is?
Something more powerful than wild style. Wild style is an incorrect style. It's just for fame and development of fame and for a characteristic plot in your own imagination. But the burner, that was not for fame. that became a weapon, better known in calligraphy form, something that had to do with the church.
I'm with you, but you're referring to the monks in the Middle Ages?
Yes, I'm referring to the monks in the Middle Ages. After Pope Pascal in 1111, this Pope decided to mess with the serifs on letters and got his monks to mess with them a lot more by drawing them into a quantum mechanic disappearing point at the end of each serif. And what we did in the early 80s was add an arrow to the end of these serifs, and we called it wild style. The arrow and the curve made it wild, but when it became armed, the letters were locked down aeronautically and aerodynamically, and the arrows ended up like in a locomotive mold. And this mold ended up with ball bearings at the elbows of a lockdown system, mechanics, and straightforward shooting, gat guns. And it could have been because gangs were around at the time, but we were under the ground and gangs weren't down there at the time.
I don't do nobody's stuff. I do my own style. Concrete master, as you can see. Check my hands out.
Can you set that up for us to just tell us what the Quack song is?
He's driving simply at a high speed up against a guy named Lords Minus, and he just simply wants to win the race. It's like chariot racing, like in Ben-Hur or something like that.
All right.
Except they're talking to each other.
And this is the person racing himself, or is this the...
No, he's racing against his opponent.
Okay. So this is a track called Quack.
I started working with the Rocksteady crew, I'd say it would be 1981, through Henry Chalfant. And he wanted me to be one of the MCs for breakdancers because I knew the words to certain moves. There were many moves made afterwards. Somehow, some way, somebody gave Fat Five Freddy my telephone number. I think it was Henry Chalfant. And he came looking for me. And he called me at my mom's house and said that there was a guy named Jean-Michel Basquiat who was being claimed to be the best graffiti artist. And I said, I'm sorry, this person that I see right on the wall is of not even the bomber class. He's not of the wild style class or the burner class. And he definitely can't do iconoclast panzerism, which is the military class of riding on the walls or the trains. And I've never seen him ride on the trains. So Fred got me to go over to, I think it's a project where Liguentes did a painting of a lion on a handball court.
That's on Madison.
Madison, yeah.
Madison.
In Lower East Side. Yeah. I didn't know what Fred looked like. I didn't know what he looked like at all. And I just saw some dude sitting with dark glasses, black as hell, sitting over there in the corner. and throwing his hands up in the air, and he acting like I know him. Me and Fred had lots of good times together, lots of good times. We'd go to the Mud Club and everything, but he really did say to me, this person must be interrogated, and you have the skills to do that. John was terrified because he was told, I'm here to interrogate you, not to be a friend.
And you interrogated him?
I did for about 5 hours.
And what happened out of that?
Not a damn thing.
I mean, he never really said that he was a writer on the subways.
He said he was not a writer in the subways. He said he wasn't a graffiti writer, and said, you are the most graffiti-writingest graffiti writer I ever seen in my damn life. And
actually, he did a painting in which you appear in the painting.
Yeah, because it ended up...
It even says your name, Rammellzee, on the painting.
It ended up, we became somewhat friends.
Now, is this before or after you were the MC when Rocksteady was at Lincoln Center? At Lincoln Center. That was one of the most amazing battles, right?
Yeah.
Except the only people that saw it, there was a crowd of like 2,000 people there, and the only people that saw it were the inner ring, because everyone stood up around the dancers.
Yeah, well, that was Bloods, Crips, and Savage Skulls. That's who was in the ring, and they gave me the opportunity to tell them to get off the stage.
And can you break down the alphabet for us?
Respect. Alpha, beta, drop the A, alphabet. Nothing more to say. And you don't quit, you don't quit, you don't quit with the rhythm rocks on. Got the futurism rocks on. To the beat, y'all, y'all, freak, and you don't quit. Ham sandwiches on your mind, Pull it out your pocket, y'all, pull it out. Guns, gats, runs, y'all, gats long, songs on the phones, make it yours. I seal the steel on the fry, that's the deal. With your braces in your face, like maces in my bass highs, like seal 'em on, like a sue on the grown owl. Yes, you prostituting, moaning, groaning. Now seal a teal, my mother used to deal, yeah, cracking the slack in the middle of the back.
You've made these masks, but you've also made these like monster characters.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about those?
Well, those are the trashers and the recyclers. They're better known as the garbage guards. They're made from garbage, hubcaps, broken eyeglasses, any type of bottle cap I can find, or there are gamblers like Barshaw Gangstar, who you heard before. There are gladiators like the Gacholier, which everyone calls the Rammellzee in the first place.
We have something that's called Rammellzee. What's this about?
I be the Rammellzee.
Check it out.
So you like quick? So you like dick? So you like hell? So you like it slick? Now you know what comes up quick? Making it quick, making a deal. Take off your clothes, girls will feel. Like I say, I can dig it. I got guts, make you fuck. I want the chance to make you dry. Take your pinky, may say you high. I got the feel, you know can make you smile. I won't know until you dial. Take my chance when you give the number. It's 2 and 2. So how is horse sport, baby? We funky now. So how much does horror cost? Ain't we funky now? So how much does horror cost? Ain't we funky now? Do you like it?
How would you describe this?
This would be described as gothicfuturism.com.
And this is Rockin' the Pocket, right?
Yes, this is Rockin' the Pocket. One of the old favorites of me, Bambaataa, Grand Wizard Theodore, and all the rest of the hangout boys who used to bust up in the Bronx. Yeah, that would keep it all right on going, yes indeed. Everybody from Far Rockaway, straight on through Queens to Astoria, right to Rikers Island and Nap. Straight to the Tombs and the rest of the Dooms. You got everything that can handle what you want in your grits. I got nothing but hips to shake, so let's just shake them. You guys have yourself a real good night tonight, nighty night.
Rammellzee at the Clocktower.